So I just happen to think that if any of the big players in music wanted to try the music as a cellular service concept or the music cellular cloud, then all you would have to do is develop a boombox that accepts cellular signals. And then you would just simply connect that boombox to the cellular network and see how people like it. So instead of having to have another middleman like your telephone or a telephone plan, you just have your boombox connected to a cellular network. So that could either be done through existing plans where you just have a phone and then you have an additional boombox, or they could set up a separate plan just for the boombox. So for instance, Google Fi could come up with a Google Fi phone come up with a Google Fi boombox that has the cellular system, and simply just have a different plan for it. The Google Fi boombox or something to this effect. And that way you could test the waters to see how well the reception is for the concept of the cellular service music cloud. And you would also be able to try new products within that boombox system to see how you could try out the profile as well, the master profile. So that's a simple first step that a big company could take, like AT&T or Google or Verizon or T-Mobile or any of the others, where if you don't know what's going on with the market, you could try it out, do a test run, and hopefully recoup whatever you invest in it. But it seems like it would be simple enough to do. You simply stick the cellular receiver into the boombox, put some kind of app in there that you can program it to work in a certain way, and then voila, you've already got a whole system ready to go. And if you wanted to expand on that because it sold like hotcakes, you could do that. I think that if Beats released like a Beats cellular system, like something like that that's marketed towards the youths, but also really the older people too, because they're more inclined to want to hear music on a big audio system. Whereas, the new generations are getting more and more used to all different kinds of ways of listening to music. But, the older generations still want to hear high quality all the time. They don't want to hear, stuff on a cellular phone. They always say it's cheap or it's not real rock or whatever. So in that way, there's another demographic there, maybe the 50, 60-year-olds. Plus, it's a simple process. You flick on the boombox, it accepts the cellular signal, and you don't have to worry about setting it up. And, you simply just log into the system and you're good to go, and you're getting all this new content, and it's more content than they ever had before. And they can now choose, plus there'll be all the curated stuff and all the playlists. So there's quite a bit of potential just in doing one simple product to beta test or beta run the process to see how well it does. This music as a cellular service, just make a cellular boombox to start.